Hello, lovely people. What do you see there? How many books can you read? I have John Karaoke's The Land is Ours. Have you ever read this book? Tell me if you find it favorite. Just tell me and then I'll plug you. John Karaoke Njoroge was born in 1941 in Kiambaa, location of Kiambu District, Kenya. This one is mostly the books I have here are mostly Kenyan writers, but I have mixed even one from Shakespeare. You'll see it. This one is an interesting read. If you want to learn about colonialism, get this one here. And then I have Merchant of Venice. Have you ever seen Merchant of Venice? This is the book that William Shakespeare wrote. It's a special introduction to the play by the editor here. We have The Merchant of Venice. It used to be a set book years ago in Kenya, here in Kenya. So, but I read it at the university. This one I didn't read it as a set book. It has Nerissa, Portia. Huh? Very nice read. This one is also by Velma Poland, was a set book. I have a collection of these books. I like reading them. If you want a connection, maybe I can plug you. You have a connection here. Have you ever read Homestretch by Velma Pollard? Homestretch by Velma Pollard. This one was also an optional set book about David and Edith. It's a nice read here. I've just seen So They Say. This one is by L.G. Oguda. Have you seen this? Tell me, anyone that has ever seen it, you can plug me. You know, we are preparing this January, this year, we are reading and reading. So that's why I have some of these books here. I want to see them. So they say LG Oguda. Have you ever read it? This one is for the folk songs, especially the Luo. Mother, can I read for you? I long to be back home, back to my own country, the land of Auntie, the sister of my fathers, where good and plenty abound. In a secret place she hid her mother before the hyenas from their hunting returned, and warned the children never to reveal what they had heard, seen, or observed, the sensitive nose of one of the in-laws. Yay! Did you read it? Have you ever read it? Have you ever read this one here? Aminata. Every time I want to introduce literature, I introduce this book to my students. Have you ever read it? It's a nice read by mostly these books. This one is a play. I have shown you some plays, some folk songs. This one is a play. It's a nice read. I like reading it in class. I like where Aminata is being very clear with what she wants, the female empowerment. Have you heard of feminism? This one takes you straight to feminism. And then I have Stephen Mugambi's Walk With Me, Angela. Do you know Stephen Mugambi's Walk With Me, Angela? He's a president of, there's another one that says Stay With Me, Angela, by Stephen Mugambi. Hey, this one is a good writer. This one has written so well. I like the way he writes. I've read several of his books. This one is Walk With Me, Angela. I have also read Stay With Me, Angela. And now we have The Club on the Hill. Hey, 2026. Joseph Nyasani and Edward Oyugi. This one is a novel. How do you know the difference between novels and plays? Have you ever seen a novel? Welcome to my live. I'm here showcasing new books. Thank you for being here. We have Joseph Nyasani's Edward Oyugi. Edward Oyugi has written The Club on the Hill. Maybe I can show you for your interest. These ones are Kenyan books. We are doing Kenyan books right now. I want to. How many have you read? How many books have you read? You can comment there and tell me. I have. People say that Kenyans have not written, but there are so many books by Kenyans. By the way, if I was to show you these books by Kenyans, you'd be amazed how gifted Kenyans are. I have this one here, Walk With Me, Angela by Stephen Mugambi. He has written two books. Stephen Mugambi has written another one. Before he had written Stay With Me, Angela, and now this one is Walk With Me, Angela. This one is one of the most dramatic books that you can ever see by Kenyan writers, Francis Imbuga. And then we have, this one used to be a set book a few years ago. Do you like Merchant of Venice? A great book by William Shakespeare. Now this is where you draw the line. Do you understand English or you don't? Eh? And then we have Kenyans with The Land Is Ours. John Karaoke, The Land Is Ours. This one is a good read. You can go and have a look at it. This one is a book about land colonialism. How many have you read? You can comment there and tell me. This one, if we had the tune, you would have read these ones. This one is a collection of Luo folk songs. So They Say by L.G. Oguda. Okay, Okiri. Kenyan writers. I'm advertising Kenyan writers here. And then we have Hand of Chance. Yeah, it has been written by Kenya Literature Bureau. It's a novel. Do you like novels? Billy Ogana Wandera is the one who has written this one here, Billy Ogana Wandera. This one is a Kenyan writer. Have you known that Kenyans have really written books? I had a saying that says, everyone is writing a book. Have you written a book? Recovering Without Treatment by Sam Githinji. Do you believe that these books are useful? How many have you read? These books here. I can see we have Sam Githinji. This one is a writer that talks of colonialism. This one is a good read. You can have a look there. We also have another one here, Mwanzo, the Nairobian. Did you know you have written something about Nairobians? So we have that theory. Nairobi is in Kenya. If you are wondering, Nairobi is in Kenya. For Catherine and Wazo, it was love at first sight. Oh, do you want to read about love? Only to realize that their love song must be played only using the musical instruments of both the haves and have-nots. Catherine, a woman of substance, is a daughter of a millionaire, while Wazo is born to poor parents. Determined to get Wazo out of poverty, deliver him into prosperity, Catherine operates on the big fish philosophy. Catherine, Wazo told her one day, let me put it this way, while everybody is out to make big money, I am out to plant and grow big hope among people. Your love demands not only a pound of my flesh, but a pound of my soul too. My dream is in restoration of human values. I want to give this chaotic city an example of human dignity. Wow, full dignity would give the city a soul and everybody proud of being called a Nairobian. Would she buy that philosophy? Mwazo the Nairobian, Man from Machakos, and the Real Kikuyu. Forthcoming are Mailu's latest trio, meant to address cross-cultural transition. Welcome, welcome, Tlamu. Which country are you from? Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. Hi, 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 Tlamu. Do I read your name correctly? Or I don't know how to read your name. Hmm? Yeah, I say hi to. I'm looking at Kenyan books. Which ones have you ever read? The Eternal Problem, by Felix Okoboy. Kenyans are writers. Wow. Let me read for you what is at the back here. If I read for you, it may create some interest. You know, in your New Year resolutions, it may create some interest in. Do you know, or are you interested in reading? Hmm? Are you? Are you interested? Do you want to read? So, The Eternal Problem is a novel. It says it's a novel in African tradition in colonial Uganda. This setting coupled with Never Forgive Father. Wow, we have Murua. TK Murua's Never Forgive Father. We say, in this volume, the author observes the city scene with a very sharp eye for detail, a good ear for dialogue, and considerable psychological insight. The novel is an interesting study in the changing morals of African urban life. Do you believe that Africa has changed? Comment down below and tell me. Do you believe that Africa has changed? This one is a Kenyan setting. The CEO's Wife. Hey, this one, I want to read it. By Pat Wamboi Ngurukie. The CEO's Wife. How do CEOs behave? Ever thought of the surprises in life? Not when you're righteous. Have a family that is God-fearing and 30 years of marriage to boot. Wanja's life would be envy. Wow. Mercy of Hate. Have you ever read this? Mercy of Hate by Christopher Mutuku. It talks of Mercy of Hate is a spellbinding novel. If it is spellbinding, that means it will make you glued there. You will want to read it more and more, which depicts a people's struggle to embrace a foreign culture. The author vividly captures the entry of Mr. Sterling Bottomfield, a white man, into remote village of Masii in Machakos. Masii in Machakos is in Kenya, and the personality development of Mwalimu Moses Kayuyu, a teacher come pastor, who with time becomes the village icon. The latter assimilates Western values and attains intellectual economic success. Mwalimu Kayuyu follows his master's steps in an attempt to mold those around him into modern-day generals. The results are disastrous. He loses one of his teachers to madness and later death, his first wife to estrangement, his son Peter to priesthood, and his favorite daughter Mwende to teenage pregnancy. The novel ends in an optimistic note when Molly Moses reconciles with his family. This is a thrilling story that will keep you not only breathless, but also on your toes as you devour the hilarious, yet serious moments the author has created. I think I would like to read this because this one is a book that talks of hope and it's spellbinding. I will read it with you guys as we are watching there. This one I'll read. And then I have Charles Karaoke's Passenger 141. Have you read this one? Comment down below and tell me. I have so many books. I'm a good reader, but you can bet I have not even read these ones. Which ones have you read? Recently, there has been leakage of highly sensitive information that threatens to damage relationship between two nations. New to code, named Stinging Bee. So in my next live, I'll teach you how to pronounce words as you're reading. This is my English speaking, English and literature channel. Maybe if you want to see me, here I am. I have been talking to you for the last 15 minutes. Tell me where you're from. Do you like reading? When is the last time you read? I'm a teacher and I read a lot. I read a lot. How many times did you read this week? What are your New Year resolutions? Do you want to read? Do you want to get information? How well can you pronounce words? These are some of the tips that you get in when you're when you read, you become a good speaker. So thank you for being here. Bye. Thank you.